coming up. An alleged injustice is causing much uproar in Quitman. A Stockbridge police officer is killed.
And some Georgians want to secede from the Union. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm KJ Copeland.
And I'm Jarday Johnson. In Quitman, local citizens and officials say an injustice has been done to their community. Here's News Valdosta Tiffany Taveras with more.
In Quitman, Georgia, 12 African Americans, including some elected officials, are being charged with crimes related to voter fraud, where 2 were removed from political office. In 2010, the African American community of Quitman chose 3 candidates to run for political office. 2 were selected to run for a seat on the local school board, while 1 was selected to run for county supervisor. They won. Additionally, Dr. Nancy Dennard was elected chair of the school board.
It's a great feeling. I've really never felt I've been away from the board because I've always been following the concerns of the educational system and being supportive to parents and my people in my district and the community.
Not everyone was pleased with the election results. Quitman's Attorney General C. Gerald Spencer asked the Georgia Bureau of Investigation to launch a probe, which resulted in the initial arrest of 10 voters and elected officials, and later 2 others. According to reports, the group is charged with multiple felony counts of unlawful possession of ballots and interfering with an elector.
I think the return to the board has a positive influence on the community. For a very long time, there was not a lot of diversity in the board, and now that diversity has come favorable for the community, which the number of student population is majority African American. I think it has a greater impact on student achievement, and I think that the information that will be passed on will be equally as well received.
With News Valdosta, I'm Tiffany Taveras.
Police in Stockbridge are demanding that a hit-and-run driver surrender after authorities say he struck and killed an officer who was helping a broken-down motorist south of Atlanta. The officer was assisting a driver on North Henry Boulevard when a Ford pickup truck smashed into him. Georgia State Patrol officers said the truck's front left fender is believed to be damaged and the driver's side mirror is missing. The vehicle is believed to be a 97 model or newer. Authorities are asking anyone who might have seen the hit and run to please contact Stockbridge authorities.
Many Lowndes County residents breathed a sigh of relief while others grumbled after the recent defeat of the SPLOST in Valdosta. But while the local vote was divided almost evenly, other counties may soon decide to repeal SPLOST as well. Henry County purchased a parcel of land for $3.2 million that was slated to be a park for the surrounding area. The land was purchased in 2008 and was to become the Kellytown Park, but nearly 5 years later, it is still the same grass and pasture land it was originally, leaving some Henry County residents upset. The land was purchased using the money from SPLOST, and many residents feel that the funds were misused. As the county now no longer has the money to actually build the park, some Henry County residents are being more proactive in their interest in the park. Some organizations have been using donated funds to build walking and biking trails on the land, and plans for a preliminary construction phase have recently been approved, with work slated for spring of 2013.
Valdosta's Boys and Girls Club president Robert Soper is retiring after 35 years in the job. Soper plans on leaving his position at the end of the year, but will continue to help manage operations throughout 2013 to support the new management. The former president says the person who fills the position may face challenges, but feels the community will support the transition.
Citizens from Georgia and 40 other states have sent petitions to whitehouse.gov requesting permission to secede from the United States. Opinions of why this is happening on a national scale vary from racism to concerns with over the moderation from federal government. In order for petitions to be considered by the current president and his administration, the document must have a minimum of 25,000 signatures. Yesterday, Georgia had more than 28,000 signatures on the petition. Many governors from petitioning states immediately distanced themselves from such actions, but so far, Georgia Governor Nathan Deal has declined to comment on the subject publicly.
Coming up, a local man is released from the hospital after being robbed. South Georgia Medical offers free lung tests.
And we'll have your local weather. Stay with us.
And here come your
Blazer playoffs are back. Make your plans to be at Bazemore Harder Stadium November 24th at 12 noon as the Blazers host the second round of the NCAA football playoffs. Tickets are available at the VSU Athletic Department located in the complex. Call 229-333-5890. That's 229-333-5890. Or visit vstateblazers.com. Go Blazers!
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the Forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family. Ooh. So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
$7,000 high school students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. We can keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. I'm Jarde Johnson.
And I'm KJ Copeland. 51-year-old Gary Harnage was released from South Georgia Medical Center last night after 2 men beat him up and stole his money Tuesday night. Harnage was riding his bike on a trail near Norman Drive when the incident occurred. A neighbor witnessed the incident and tried to stop it, but the robbers were gone when she got there. Police are still searching for the 2 armed robbers.
The South Georgia Medical Center and the American Cancer Society are at the Valdosta Mall today. News Valdosta Sabir Muhammad is on the scene with more.
I'm here at the Valdosta Mall where South Georgia Medical Center and the American Cancer Society are setting up for their Great American Smokeout. The event is from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. today and is being held to raise awareness about the risk of smoking. Participants are urged to come out and get free pulmonary function tests as well as blood pressure screenings, and they're even offering classes to help you kick your smoking habits. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sabir. Eugene Wiley, Jr., son of the late principal of East Atlanta High School, has been sentenced to 3 years in prison for cashing his father's retirement checks after the man had died. The father, Eugene Wimby Sr., died in 2008 and had received nearly $54,000 from 2008 to 2009. Wimby failed to report his father's death, but continued to transfer the money. He was charged with 14 felony counts of theft by taking.
The Federal Department of Labor released some surprising statistics today that shows Georgia's unemployment rate has dropped to 8.7%. Its lowest since January of 2009. The Valdosta area is currently sporting an 8.3% unemployment rate, which is just above the national average of 7.9%.
Oil conglomerate BP has finally agreed to pay a criminal fine to cover the damages caused by the 2010 oil spill that resulted from an explosion on one of their Gulf Coast oil rings. The fine will be the largest ever paid in U.S. criminal history, totaling in excess of $1 billion. The exact amount of the fine is being withheld from the public, but will exceed the previous record, when Exxon Valdez was forced to pay $1 billion for their role in a 1989 oil spill. BP still says there was no negligence on its part, but still agreed to pay the fine due to the pressure imposed on it by the U.S. criminal system.
Taking a look at your local weather, expect a chilly day today with the highs in the low 60s and lows in the 40s. There's a 20% chance of rain and some mild winds about 8 miles per hour.
Coming up, local workers and supervisors are given awards. The city of Valdosta releases a new Christmas ornament.
And the Valdosta Lowndes County Airport begins to build a new fire station. Stay with us.
I love learning.
I believe in service.
I am full of passion.
I embody sportsmanship.
I trust in my resourcefulness.
I like balance.
That's why
I chose
Division II.
Valdosta State University.
Quality academics.
Caring faculty mentors.
A beautiful campus.
Opportunities for involvement, leadership, and service.
Championship athletics, spirit and pride.
Discover your opportunities.
Valdosta State University.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. I'm KJ Copeland.
And I'm Jarde Johnson. Many business employees and supervisors were awarded the annual Lowndes County Chamber of Commerce's 2012 World Class Employee Breakfast Tuesday morning. The event was held at the James H. Rainwater Conference Center, and 4 winners were chosen and awarded $1,500 cash, a plaque, and a scholarship to attend a leadership workshop.
This year's Christmas ornament has been released by the Valdosta Main Street office. The ornament is the 20th edition of Downtown Valdosta Christmas ornaments. BFB Gladwin Architects came up with the design this year, featuring their own building on the red ornaments. Ornaments from previous years are still available for no more than $10.
Santa Claus will be stopping by from the North Pole this month to assist Mayor Gale with Valdosta's annual tree lighting ceremony November 28th. The city has already begun decorating downtown for the event, which will feature the lighting of a 30-foot Christmas tree. The event will feature youth from Moody Air Force Base who will sing Christmas carols. The event will begin at 5:30 in the afternoon and finish with the mayor and St. Nick himself lighting the tree.
The mayor and members of the Valdosta City Council will conduct a city council meeting tonight at 5:30 on the 2nd floor of Valdosta City Hall. The meetings are open to the public and all are encouraged to attend.
Yesterday morning, the Valdosta Lowndes County Airport Authority broke ground on a new aircraft rescue and firefighting station located at the Valdosta Regional Airport. The station is long overdue since the existing station was built in the mid-70s. The airport itself was built during World War II to relieve some of the stress put on runways at Moody.
In a related story, Airport Authority Chair Steve Everett was granted permission by the authority to write a letter to the county commissioners about the $150,000 the commission owes to the authority. When hangars were built on the Valdosta Regional Airport property, both Lowndes and Valdosta pledged $900,000. Everett says the city paid its portion in full, but the county still owes $150,000 toward the agreed budget. The county had anticipated $182 million in SPLOST revenues, but collected only $150 million altogether. Everett's letter was written to reach a funding solution with the commissioners. Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm KJ Copeland. Have a great day.
And I'm Jarde Johnson. We'll see you next time.